Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to fix the foundation fallout. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. I wanted to show you a really great way to do your foundation, your BB cream, serum foundation. Doesn't matter what medium you're using, but the formula does really matter. So this is really about fixing the foundation fallout, meaning you get to this step and you basically fail at it because you're using a matte foundation, which is too heavy for your skin. You're dulling down your skin. Your skin looks like it has a lot of texture because it's the wrong formula. It looks like it's grabbing all of the dry areas. You really have to have a skincare routine. That is first and foremost. As a licensed esthetician, this is everything that I've ever taught my clients is that you have to have a skincare routine, and it does not need to be complex. You don't have to have 12 steps. And I feel like a lot of women say like they can't do a skincare routine because they feel like they have to do 12 steps. You don't. I feel like it's a little bit of an excuse. You can use one product, which would be a cleanser. At least you're cleansing your skin every single day. Or you're using 2 to 3, which is a cleanser, an exfoliator, and a hydrator with an SPF. It can become very, very simple. You have to find the products that work for you, whether they're drugstore or they're department store. That's up to you. But you cannot go into thinking as a mature woman that you're going to have this radiant, beautiful skin if you're not taking care of it. So I'm going to just show you a very simple way of what I'm going to do on my skin to have it really look beautiful, not covered, not dulling it down. My first step is, so I have my eyes done, just my eyeshadow is Lay Bottled Blonde, my Volume Up mascara, and my dark chocolate eyeliner. Skin is ready. So I have a lot of pigmentation. I have redness here, pigmentation. I have a lot of post-inflammatory issues because of the filler, cutting things out, having stitches, all of these different things. I have some oil glands that have been zapped over here. I have a lot going on my skin, but I can always work with it. It's living tissue. It changes every day, every week, every month, every decade. So that is not the issue. You can't blame your makeup if you haven't really spent the time working on your skin. I have really improved this under eye area here with my Clarins Double Serum. I've showed you that. I started using it back in May. I saw a really big difference with the level of redness and pigmentation, which was wonderful for me because that was really a big deal. So what I'm going to do on my skin now, which is clean, I'm going to use the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. This is a tightening and radiance boosting product. It's really nice. So this is going to go on first. This is actually, you can use it as a mask if you want to. You do a light application. You don't do a really heavy application. And I actually looked it up for you because I wanted you to know that it is for all skin types. So you can use it, promotes radiant skin, visibly tightens and smooths, reduces signs of fatigue, preps skin for flawless makeup application, 10-minute face mask, provides gentle exfoliation to promote smooth skin, and it contains anti-pollution complex. So I have actually really liked this. You know that I'm a big fan of Clarins since the 90s. And I recently bought this. I bought actually a couple by mistake, but now I have one in my travel bag, and then I have one here in my vanity. So I always have this. It's really great for special events. I did read though, you can't use this like every single day. This is going to be something more where you have very important meeting. You have, things that you really want your skin to look like very radiant. Okay, so the Beauty Flash Balm is on. Now I'm going to take a simple little eye balm. I found this at Sephora and it goes right underneath. It's nice because it's not heavy. It's not like I have to put a lot of effort into working this in. It feels very cool on the skin. I just press it in just like this. So I'm hydrating this eye area. I'm prepping the skin. Dry, dehydrated under eye is going to look terrible with color corrector, with the concealer, with even just using a tinted moisturizer or your BB cream. Hydration is going to be key. So this is already into my skin. Perfect. So I have these 2 products on, keeping it very simple. Now I'm going to be using my Fiercely Smooth Face Primer. This is going to really set my skin up to have that smooth application. So I'm going to just use, this might be just enough. It's like a pump and a half, if you will. So again, I like to put it on first in my T-zone, and then I will use the rest on the outside of my face. I have a little bit left of my face primer. This is of 95% natural origin. It's fragrance free. It's really nice. You get this like nice burst of hydration on your skin. I feel that it works really well with the Beauty Flash Balm. So now what we're going to do is everything is set up. So what are we going to really first concentrate on? What's the one thing that really bothers you about your skin? Is it the pigmentation? Is it the dark circles underneath your eye? You need to first focus in on that. And that's where I come in with my color corrector, my Just Peachy. This is going to really color correct all these little areas. So I don't have to use that much foundation. I want to really just target these areas here that are that pigmentation. I can be free with it. I don't have to be skimpy. I don't have to worry. So you can see I am erasing that pigmentation. Now, if you didn't have to cover a lot on your skin and you felt comfortable, you can get away with the Just Peachy by strategically placing it where you have like the dark spots, any of the little areas where you're like, you know what, this is what I want to do. And then you don't even have to go into a foundation, keeping your skin fresh, looking beautiful, but even toned with only one product. That's a really great way to be able to use this Just Peachy. Now, if you're like me and you need a little bit more help, you need to kind of spot treat these areas. Sometimes I have a lot more going on. I like to go right in here. I need to cancel this out here. I will bring this up closer. This is going to, though, really, this has shea butter in it. This is going to give you a really nice, smooth, lightweight application. It's not heavy and thick. You can really easily manipulate this product. So right now, I just have on the Just Peachy in the areas that I want to. I feel that less is more. I can always go back if I need to. I'm going to take my concealer brush and then I just work this in. Now, if you feel like this is a little small brush to be able to kind of work that in, take your foundation buffing brush and you can easily see how it gives you much more of a surface area that you can, it's a little bit quicker than taking a little concealer brush that's really made for underneath the eye area. So this is what I'm doing first. So this is going to allow me not to have to put on so much of my foundation. Or if you're using a BB cream, a serum foundation, a tinted moisturizer, it just depends on what you're using. Any medium, you're going to get this really beautiful result if you're using the right formulation. Again, you don't want to be using heavy, thick foundations. There's a way for your skin to really look beautiful as a mature woman when you're using the right product. Now, this can go, you have to find the right product for your skin. This is not a one size fits all. This could mean a lot of practice for you because you might try a certain product and then feel that, wow, it looked so great on my hand when I was trying it out, but then I put it on and it was just way too heavy. So this is going to be a little bit of a trial and error for you. But once you hit success with the right formula with your skin, you're going to see a big difference. But I want you to avoid matte foundations. I want you to avoid heavy foundations. I want you to really be working on your skin so you don't feel like you need to put on that much foundation. We have worked the Just Peachy color corrector into the skin. You can see really nice. It's just giving it like a diffused look here, not looking like it's masked. Then we're going to take the BB cream. This is a complexion blur. I did make this semi-matte, not matte, because the reason why it's semi-matte is so you don't have that glossy, greasy kind of feel to the skin that really doesn't cover anything. It doesn't give you that beautiful airbrushed look to your skin. So I spent a lot of time formulating this. I used a light medium since I was out in the sun, obviously protected with SPF over the summer, but I felt like this was a little bit, I wanted to warm up the skin a little bit more. This is great for me, only really during the summer times, and then I go back to the light. But you're going to just need a pump and a half of the BB cream. I use the foundation buffing brush. I like this because it buffs it onto the skin. It doesn't just give me that full, like there's too much, but this is going to be very lightweight for the skin. It's going to give you that radiance. And I first put it on like this so I can see what's going on. And then I just take it and I do a buffing motion. You're going to feel a very big difference because you've prepped your skin with the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm first, then you have that primer on. So you're going to feel like this gripping. You have like this really beautiful kind of application and you feel a difference. When you prep your skin like this, you're going to get this really beautiful radiant. It looks like you have just perfect skin. And underneath this, I have the pigmentation, I have the redness, but it's using products that are working with your skin as a mature woman and not taking away. You don't want to look like you've just put on a complete mask. It looks great on the girls that are in their 20s, their 30s, but it really doesn't translate for us. It doesn't look right. There's just something off about it. So this is a really great way if you're struggling with your foundation and feeling like, okay, I've got my eyes down, I got everything going on. And then you get to your foundation and you're like, gosh, it just looks so heavy. It looks so matte. It looks so like aged, if you will. This is a really great way to be able to get that coverage, but you're not masking the skin. So just think more radiance, think lighter, and think about what's in the formula. This has the Kakadu plum in it. It has that vitamin C. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It's going to be hydrating to the skin, not suffocating it. I still have a little bit of BB cream on my hand that I could possibly use, but I feel like I have enough. Then the most important thing, if you do need to use a concealer, say you see, oh, I need a little bit more here or there. I don't feel like I do, so I can skip the concealer part, which is wonderful. It just depends on the day and what's going on. Usually underneath my eyes, I might need a little bit more. But what I do is I do a soft set with my powder. I have a brightening powder for underneath my eyes. I always want to brighten. And I use Nikita Banana, which is going to be talc-free, gluten-free, ultra silky, very lightweight. It's not going to put a lot of powder on. We just did this beautiful radiant look that's giving this beautiful airbrushed look to your skin. You don't want to mat it down with a lot of powder. So I take my eyeshadow blending brush, I roll it into our Nikita Banana, just enough, and then I dust right underneath. So I'm brightening and I am just securing that creamy, just peachy, that has the shea butter in it is not going anywhere. So I'll do the same thing to the other eye. Perfectly sets up this area, lightens it up also. Then it's just that area. If you feel like you need to do a little T-zone, you can do that also. Then the best part of giving that ultra radiance, this is like the icing on the cake, is going in with a creamy, beautiful face palette. This is Classic Beach Glow. It's a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. This is like the icing on the cake for your skin. This is going to have that radiance just really peak. And I do the blush right here on my cheeks. This is like coming through, like this is your skin just looking really beautiful. So this is where I really want to have more of that kind of sheen to your skin, is right here on your cheeks, because that makes you look really healthy and glowy. So we're going to do just right here on the cheek. The most beautiful part of this palette that I really enjoy, and you'll see it a lot on my Fierce Aging, is using the highlighter on the highest part of your cheekbone. And so many mature women say they can't use a highlighter because it really accentuates these love lines, these linen lines, these, I think we call them wisecracks. I think that's one of the words we use. And it is absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to be able to use this over the lines. We don't avoid those, because this is beautiful. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having fine lines on your face. And it's not sparkly. It's not disco. It's not, there's nothing there. It's not calling attention to them. It's making your skin look absolutely radiant. And then I just love, this is my favorite part, especially on the Fierce Aging with my ladies, their 70s, their 80s. I love putting this on their skin. It just really pops and makes you look just so fresh. Then I'm going to take the bronzer, just the tips here of the brush. I'm using my foundation brush that comes in my Essential Makeup Brush Kit, and I'm going right down, and then I work it into my blush. I just want just a little bit of definition there. It's very forgiving. You can use your fingers if you want to, but this is giving such beauty to your skin and just looking so natural at the same time. I mean, look at that highlight. It's just that really beautiful, just not over the top, not overly glossy or greasy, just giving life to the face. So this is how you avoid having that fallout of that foundation looking so dull and matte. And you're like thinking to yourself, how am I doing so well on all the other points? And then I get to the foundation and I feel like it's just so heavy or it's so dull or it doesn't enhance my beauty. And that's what we really want to do. I'm just going to quickly put on a little lip. Now I'm going to just take, this was Cameo, I'm going to take my Nick Ray lipstick, and this is really a classic color for me. It's like my everyday. And then what I've been doing, just to give it a little gloss, not using a lip gloss, I'll use my Dream Melt Lip Mask. This is really nice because it's going to give me that hydration and just that glossiness, but with no color. And there we go. I have beautiful skin, not looking over the top, looking very natural, looking like yourself, not masking it, but this is how you're going to avoid looking like you don't know what you're doing as a mature woman when it comes to your foundation. You want to be always evolving. That's what I teach you here on the channel. I want you to really feel confident. I want you to feel good with whatever product you're using. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with a friend. Subscribe to my channel because I have more of these really great videos giving you techniques and placement and just wanting you to feel really confident with your little collection of makeup. So until my next video, I'll see you later.